Hi, this is Raj from MR Sportscars. Here I've got an absolutely incredible Porsche 911 Turbo S to 2014 Turbo S 991 Coupe with the 7-speed PDK semi-automatic gearbox. It's finished in absolutely stunning pure white paintwork, and it has some amazing options over and above the already very high specification of a Turbo S. This was essentially the flagship road car that Porsche produced, and it still remains to be the flagship in the series, the Turbo S. So they literally do spec them up very highly. This car has got the glass panoramic sunroof. It has the LED headlights as well, with the four spots for daylight running. Has active Aero as well. This car really has all of the technology that Porsche produced to showcase exactly what they were capable of. So it has things like the active Aero, not just at the back but also at the front. So this skirt here extends, which I've left it extended here, but I will demonstrate that going in and out in this video. It has the Porsche Ceramic Composite Brakes, PCCBs, with the big yellow calipers to denote that as well. And the brakes are in absolutely fantastic condition. They've been fully checked over at the last service by Porsche Silverstone in November, and they actually said that this is one of the best 991 Turbo S's they've seen, and in fact the condition of it is actually better than most 992 Turbos and Turbo S's that they see coming through for regular servicing. It has matching Pirelli P0s, and they're all obviously Porsche N rated, and they've got lots of tread left on them as well. Let me just show you the tread on that one through there. The wheels are the unmarked diamond cut Turbo S wheels. They're the 20-inch wheels, and they've got the locking wheel nuts, center locking wheel nuts from the factory as well. And as you can see, they're in fantastic condition as well. They haven't got any marks or damage on them. I'll just show you the rear as well. It's absolutely fantastic condition. They're all unmarked. They're all N0, the tyres. And as I said, the treads are fantastic, over 5mm. And the brakes, let me just focus in on the brakes so you can see just how shiny and how new they are. They don't have really any wear issues with the PCCBs unless you use a car on track. This car hasn't been tracked at all, just been coveted and enjoyed. So there's that rear spoiler up, and as you can see, it looks absolutely fantastic with it up. You have LED rear tail lights as well, quad exhaust system as well, which sounds absolutely sensational. Has the rear wiper as well. Now the turbo body is the same width as the wide body four-wheel drive cars. This is four-wheel drive as well. It's a 3.8 litre direct fuel injection twin turbo with 560 horsepower. It will do 60 in around 2.9 seconds, and it will do a top speed of around 198 miles an hour. Now the body itself though, as well as being the same as all the four-wheel drive wide bodies, the same width at the back, it actually has higher arches here, and that's for the aero efficiency. Has these intercooler inlets here to keep the cooling of those turbo intercoolers correct. So you do notice as soon as you see one of these exactly what it is. And yeah, that side profile just looks absolutely sensational. The car is absolutely in fantastic condition. There's no chips or marks or dents anywhere on the paintwork, on the wheels, and on the interior as well. Now the inside is also very special. It's the two-tone extended black with the Carrera red leather, with the extended red stitching as well. So you've got leather everywhere, you've got the red stitching, and even the backs of the seats are leather, even though they're the full 18-way adaptive hardback sport seats. So they have controls for knee support here, lumbar support here, and then you've even got controls to move the bolsters in and out on this and also on this. And you can see that the bolsters are as new. There's no rips or tears or marks on those. There's that panoramic glass sunroof, so there is a electric blind that comes out, and I'll show you that in the video as well. It's got the guards red seat belts as well, spec from the factory. Has these all important sport design steering wheel that people love, because it has these full size paddles that follow the wheel just like in a race car, so you can actively change the gears very, very effectively. This side is to go up a gear, that side is to go down a gear. You can do that in full manual, or you can even do it in automatic, so it'll just temporarily go into manual mode, and then when you stop using the paddles it will switch back to auto mode. So you can use that for overtakes, or if you come across a nice stretch of B road you can use that too. The lights are obviously auto lights. It also has the rain sensor as well, so it has the full auto wipers as well, auto dimming mirrors, has keyless entry as well, so there's the key. You can leave that in your pocket, and as long as the key is in the car it will start. And then moving on to the technology side, so it has the 821 watt, I think it is, 13 speaker Burmester system, so that means that it's got an incredible sound system. When you actually play anything on this, on the stereo of this car, it does honestly sound like you're with the person if they're talking. It feels like you're in a concert. Such high quality yet bassy sound output. Has the full black Alcantara headlining as well. It has the light design package, so not only does it have the LEDs here, but it also has LEDs around here, also in the footwells. I'm probably going to miss some things off, so I will run through the full list in the folder that we produce. So that has all of the not only the history but also the diagnostics, and also the full options list and the full list of equipment on this car. So when I press that, so this is the sport design steering wheel as I said, but it also lights up with what mode you're in as well, and then also on the screen it lights up exactly what chassis mode you're in as well. When you engage the PDCC, Porsche Dynamic Chassis Control, which is standard on Turbo S's, it's a really good system because it basically has active anti-roll bars, so it actually stiffens and slackens the anti-roll bar mounts mid-corner, so it actually corners extremely flat. It means you can go so much faster, there's no body roll at all. It also has rear wheel steering. Basically at low speeds the rear wheels will turn the opposite way to the front wheel, so it will be much more nimble at maneuvering, and then when you're at above 30 miles an hour it then moves the opposite way, so the rear wheels will actually move in the same way as the front wheels, and that gives the impression of a longer wheelbase, so it's much more stable at high speeds than a car with just a normal fixed rear wheel position. Incredibly sophisticated and effective system. Has Sport Chrono Package Plus as well, so it has the stopwatch which also works as a clock when you're not using it as a stopwatch on the dashboard. And then in terms of drive modes, it has Sport, Sport Plus, launch control as well, and you can then also put it in all those modes independently, so you can have it in Sport or Sport Plus without PDCC if you want, so the slightly softer ride, or you can have it in the more extreme Sport mode with that enabled as well. And start stop as well. Now these seats are also special because they're optioned with quite a rare option, which is the cooled ventilated system. So you have not only heating but you also have cooling as well, and what that is through these holes in the seat, in the perforated leather there, it will draw the air out from underneath you, so that it will actually dry and cool the air, so it doesn't get sweaty. Even in the summer you can even have the heating on and that system running, so you can be warm but it doesn't get clammy and sweaty underneath you on your back and things. So it's a really great system, and yeah, a real added bonus of this car. This car also has the sport design mirrors, which have this lovely section here, which is another aerodynamic channel for airflow. And then the whole interior trim is carbon fibre, so you've got carbon fibre along here, on the center console as well, and also where the cup holders are. And it's just a beautiful place to be. You've got ISOFIX in the rear as well. So behind these panels here, you've got ISOFIX mounts for seats. And you can see the leather is in absolutely as new condition. The two-tone's really nice because it breaks up the colour. It makes it a really nice design feature, but then you've also got a dark top of the dash, which means that you don't get any glare from the sun off of the windscreen like you would if it was a lighter colour. Like if it was the red, it would make it a bit distracting when the sun's out. There you can see it's got lovely Turbo S insignias on the door entry guards, and there's the seat. You can see it's in absolutely stunning condition. No marks, rips or tears or even real creases in it at all. The mats are also a lovely feature because they match the rest, so it's got the Porsche in red, and then it's got red stitching along the edge. That's a nice also option on this car. I'm gonna start it up so you can actually hear how great it sounds. I mean, it just sounds so throaty, very vocal, perfect flat six sound, just like you'd expect from a Porsche 911. So I'll show you on here some of the features. So it's only covered 23,777 miles for a 2014. That's extremely low mileage, and it has the full cruise control system, which is this stalk here. It has voice control for the PCM as well. So the PCM also has the digital TV, which is something you don't often see at all. Very rare option, and it still works even now. Let's just see if I can get the signal going. Yeah, so there you go. That is Friends showing on channel 5 at the moment. You also have wireless Bluetooth as well. So when your phone is paired like mine is, you can play music off your phone, you can play podcasts off your phone, you can even have Waze running on your phone and the audio of the navigation playing through the sound system. So it's a really good technology system, this PCM 3.1. The PCM 3.1 is also great because you can actually retrofit Apple CarPlay into it as well, so you can have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built into the PCM without having to change the head unit. It's just inserting an extra bit of electronics into the head unit so that you've got full CarPlay, just like any other current production car. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the standard and existing car as it was when it was 2014, but you've also got the ability to switch to that modern technology within that head unit. It has full climate control, and it's actually it's a dual zone, so you can set different temperatures on the two sides, or you can have them synced so that they go up and down together. And then, as I said, it's got the heating, and it's got the cooling system as well, which is 3-stage, just like the heating system. 7-speed PDK box is phenomenal. You just put it into drive, and then when you want to put it into manual, you just slide it across, and then you can use the gears here to go up a gear or come down a gear, or you can use the paddles here, which, as I said, follow the wheel as you're driving. The blinds, let me just show you that. So that's the blinds going to the closed position, and that's one touch. Then you can have either the roof on the tilt, or you can open it fully with the touch of a button. And then you've got some nice amount of air in. You can actually run that open with on the motorway, and it doesn't sort of buffet air into the car. It's a really nice amount of airflow through the car, even just on the tilts. I'll just rev it very briefly just so you can hear. I mean, it's pure race car in how it sounds. It just sounds like the perfect Porsche 911 to me. Absolutely fantastic sound. Let me show you the little access panel, which you can basically, if you need to top up the oil or the coolant, you can do that there. And it has the cooling fans. When the car gets to a temperature, it will run those to suck air into the engine bay to keep it cool. I'll show you the front boot. Oh, also it's got the aluminium fuel cap, fuel filler, so that's a nice little design flourish on there. And then at the front here you've got a very big boot area. On this side here you've got the tyre gel, and on this side you've got the set of tools, so a spanner, screwdriver and a headlight adjustment tool. You've also got an Allen key there to wind in the sunroof if you ever needed to in an emergency, and also a towing eye there as well. Warning triangle there. Then under this section you've got the tyre compressor, so you can top up the tyres without needing to go to a fuel station to top them up. It's all built into the car that you plug into the 12-volt system. You've got the key to take off the wheels, so the locking key to remove the amazing 20-inch Turbo S diamond cut wheels, and then an original Porsche battery, as it should be. As I said, Porsche Silverstone, who just recently serviced this car, said it's one of the best they've seen in terms of its mechanical condition, cosmetic condition. It's just an absolute fine example of the car. As you can see, it's got its original VIN stickers where they should be, bonnet on the boot lid as well, and also in the door there, and also we've checked under the carpet. There is one under the mat there, and also in the windscreen. All of those are original, just like the rest of the car. It's got its original stamped service book, and we've got the full history with invoices and things, all in a lovely folder that we set up. So I'll just run through this. So this is a PDF you can view on the website. You just click on the advert. So it's pure white with the Carrera red and black leather with the contrast red stitching. Then it's got this huge amount of factory exclusive options, so things like the floor mats are factory exclusive, the carbon trim, then it's got the privacy glass also, so it's got slightly darker rear 3 windows, so those side rear ones and the rear window itself. Guards red seat belts, carbon fibre door trim inserts, hardback sports seats plus, finished in the black leather with contrast red stitching on the backs of them, the aluminium fuel cap and black valves for the tyre pressure monitoring system. So it's got full tyre pressure monitoring as well, which I'll run through on the system there. Black instrument dials with Turbo S, Sport Chrono clock in black, which is that one there. It's obviously a Turbo S. It's got PADM, so Porsche active drivetrain mounts, so they stiffen and slacken in the different modes. So in Sport Plus you feel more of the gear changes. It's got centre front radiator as well, PTV Plus, so it's got the electronic rear locking diff, again to make it more dynamic coming out of corners. PDK, rain sensor, illuminated vanity mirrors, auto dimming mirrors, adaptive sport seats plus 18-way, which I've been through as well, the diamond cut alloy wheels, the Turbo S wheels, seat heating, PDCC with PASM, rear wiper, and then the Turbo S wheels in 20 inches with a centre locking system, PCCBs, Porsche Ceramic Composite Brakes, cruise control, rear axle steering, centre lock wheel system, tyre pressure monitoring, sport design mirrors, seat ventilation, 2-zone climate control, smokers package. So it has this extra little cubby here. This doesn't mean that it's been used for smoking at all, because it hasn't, but it just tidies up the centre console because you don't have an open cubby, an open little section there. It's all nicely enclosed, so it finishes off that centre section really nicely. Where was I? So Alcantara roof lining, LED headlights with dynamic cornering, so basically the headlights will actually rotate as you go around corners. and they're speed dependent as well, so it will look like it's lighting up the corners as you go around them. Power steering plus, so it adjusts more to the speed in terms of the weight of it, and it's got the full electric steering column and memories on those seats, and also the steering wheel and also the mirrors, all attached to the keys, but also there's 2 extra settings there on the door panel. It's got the full telephone module with Bluetooth connectivity, the full PCM with satnav for UK and Europe. Burmester digital TV. It's got 6 CD changer as well, which again is another unusual option. So you've got 6 slots there built into the PCM to load 6 CDs or DVDs. Leather interior stitching in red. Sport design steering wheel, universal multimedia interface, and 2-tone leather interior package, which is this lovely red and black. So there is the universal interface. So you've got a USB to connect your phone to charge it. You've got a 3.5mm jack if you want to listen to like a wired audio device. 12-volt supply there. You've got a 12-volt supply there. You've got a 12-volt supply there, and you've also got one in this section here as well. So lots of 12-volt sockets in this car, and there's the cup holders as well, which expand as well for bigger cups, and then you put that up to lock them into place. There is so much to show you on this car, so apologies that this video is so long, but it is well worth going through all of the amazing technology. You've got little cubbies here in the sides of the doors. The rear seats also fold down, so you've got a nice big shelf there if you need to put some luggage in the car. If you're going on a road trip, you can use that, as well as the front boot. So I was going to go through, there's the memory system, so you can store the position of the wheel, the steering wheel, so you can have it at a specific position out and up, and then you store it on that system there, and it will store it to the 2 keys. So it's got 2 original Porsche keys, so you can have them both set to different settings, not just for the steering wheel, but also all of the seat positions, the lumbar support, the knee support, the bolsters, the height, the angle. Everything can be adjusted and tailored to 2 individual drivers, and then also the mirror positions are also stored on those memories. And then you can have 2 additional ones here, 1 and 2, as well as the 2 on the keys. So that's 4 different settings for everything in here. So this control panel here, this little LCD, you can change what you view there. So you can have everything from a map to the vital stats to the tire pressures, which are live, and then even how much power, how much torque is being sent to the front axle versus the rear at any point in time. You can have the stopwatch running as well, G-forces as well, and you can also see the torque curve as you're driving, so it will actually move. So you can see if you're actually utilizing the power. With Sport Plus, it gives you extra power, and you can see that on the torque curve there. So that's me disengaging Sport Plus. You can see it changes the map on the car with those buttons. Really nice technology there. You can also have turbo boost pressure there, so you can see when the turbos are spooling up. I just absolutely love these cars for that, for all of this tech in them. Oil's absolutely exactly where it should be, just below that top segment there. That's where it's the ideal position. Now in terms of servicing as well, the next major service is due February 2026. The next minor is due November 2025, and the next oil change is November 2025 as well. So that's all stored on the car, and it will count down automatically. Just going back to the file as well, we've done a full diagnostics on the car, and that has come back with absolutely no issues at all. So that you can also view as the PDF. So the car hasn't, it proves that the car hasn't been clocked, it proves that it hasn't been over revved. PDKs can't really over rev, they can't be misshifted, but it's also good to just to check that everything as it should be, and the last time it's been near the red line was at 13,000 miles. So very, very gently run, as you'd hope. And then the ECU also confirms all of the VIN number, the engine number, and all of the options that we've looked up are actually stored on the car as well. And then the service history is, it's a full Porsche main dealer history. So first service April 2016 Porsche Edinburgh, February 2018 Porsche Edinburgh, February 2020 Porsche Perth, February 2022 Porsche Nottingham, and then November 2023 Porsche Silverstone. So everything's been done absolutely on time, including brake fluid changes, spark plug changes, drive belt changes, and even the inspection report from Porsche Silverstone at last service is all green. So there's no advisories for things that might need replacing in the future. Everything is as it should be. There's no like worn gaiters on the drive shafts, there's no oil leaks, there's no worn coil springs. All of the mechanical stuff is exactly as it should be as well. So yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful car, as I said, with 2 keys, full original manual pack as well, and everything as it should be. Oh, let me just show you the spoiler. So I'm retracting the spoilers now, so you can see it at normal ride height, because basically that front splitter that comes up does mean there's reduced ride height at the front when that's enabled, and that comes out itself in the performance modes. So I'll just show you the front without it. So it's got plenty of clearance there to get over speed bumps and things like that. You don't have to worry about speed bumps in this car. So that's it with it retracted, and it's same with the rear spoiler as well. That automatically comes up at speed as well, so you don't actually need to use those buttons. I'm just showing you that what it looks like when it's on the move in one of the faster modes, the Sport Plus. It will engage those, and also at speed it will use those to stabilize the car. Very, very sophisticated systems. Parking sensor wise, it's got parking sensors at the front and the back as well. So they're very subtle, they're just there, and that's got a display on the PCM to show you exactly how close you're getting to things, as well as having the audio, warning as well. So there you have it. It's a 2014 Porsche 911 Turbo S, absolutely stunning condition. If you are interested in the car, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.